TYME 80s, guys! 80s and 90s video world! Zoom! Good morning, everybody. I'm TYME 80s guy, and welcome for the first time, TYME, or welcome back to TYME 80s guys. Great 80s and 90s Museum. This episode marks the beginning of a new era for this series. It will be a much more organized, much more nicer 80s and 90s video world. A world is made of continents, and this type of episode is the first new continent of this world. So for the first time TYME ever, I present to you our TY Fact Time! Boom, 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 boom! There are a total of 18,118 TY facts here in the museum. These are things from the 80s and 90s, sequels released today from things that originated in the 80s and 90s, things that are inspired by back then, and things that remind me of those two amazing decades. This first TY Fact Time is in honor of the Immortal Hollywood Hulk Hogan being reinstated into the WWE Hall of Fame. He's back in after a 3-year suspension, and we've all done bad things in our lives. Yes, he did and said a lot of bad things, but God teaches forgiveness. I need to apologize to all the Hulkamaniacs out there, and especially to you, Hulk Hogan, for all the bad things I said about you and the bad feelings I had towards you after you did these things. I love you, and God bless you and your family. And here's our TY Fact number 1474. The 2002 extra large Hulkamania t-shirt. On the front of it, across the chest, is the mid to late 80s classic ripping bright yellow Hulkamania logo. But unlike the one in the 80s, this one was outlined in black. Also, just like in 2002, back in the 80s, there was another version of this shirt which had a yellow background and a red Hulkamania logo. But the 2002 version had something very cool that was not on the 80s shirts. And that was TY Be Continued.